Well, folks, week 4 is in the books, and woo, what a spicy week it was. Let's get to your week 4 recap. First, we will start with the Lamar Haunted Acres losing a tough game to Filthy Finger Sweeps, Andy. Josh losing by 1 point, one singular point, despite having James White and Tyreek Hill both going last night. Andy somehow manages to squeak out the victory. Josh was led by Lamar Jackson, of course, at quarterback. And despite leaving Traquan Smith on his bench, there was not a whole lot he could have done, as Michael Thomas, Cam Akers, and Leonard Fournette were out for him. Andy, on the other hand, without Deontay Jordan on the surprise bye, and a couple other players who didn't do a whole lot for him, he still squeaks out the victory behind another subpar performance from Drew Brees. Alvin Kamara leading the way, and some solid performances from his wide receivers. He did, however, leave Jerick McKinnon on his bench and his 22 points, so could have had a more comfortable victory. Andy improves to 3-1. There are 6 teams at 3-1. Half this league is at 3-1, so you're going to hear that a lot. Josh falling to 1-3. Next, let's slide on over to the Kenosha Hat Tricks. Jake reeling off another victory against the established P-Corners, Nick, 140-100. Nick suffering from Nick Chubb going out early and Tyler Lockett not being involved at all for the most part in Seattle's victory over the Dolphins. Nick led by Zeke Elliott, Kenny Galladay, and Dalton Schultz. As far as his bench goes, he could not use Roethlisberger this week, as once again a surprise bye. Other than that, there wasn't a whole lot he could have done. Jake and the Kenosha Hat Tricks, led by Russ, who wasn't quite fully cooking, but, you know, lukewarm enough to eat. 20 points there. 33 burger from Amari Cooper. 21 points from Devontae Parker in the flex. Jake also leaving Terry McLaurin on the bench again, who got 21.8 points. Jake once again 3-1, another 3-1. Nick going to an even 2-2. Now we got to slide over to some of the rough ones this week. We had Burr Deep and Green Britt, who continues her winning ways, although not quite as dominant as she has been, against Up Yours and Aaron. Aaron going with the bold strategy of not picking up a replacement kicker for Chris Boswell. Could have been the difference. I don't know that you can necessarily assume 10 points from a kicker, but could have at least made it close. I don't know if he would have won. Britt still rolling with Joe Burrow, especially with Scam Newton being out due to the COVID. But she was really led by Allen Robinson's 23 points. He got a lot of play late in that Colts game, Colts-Bears game if you were watching. Mark Andrews, another 20 points. Other than that, she played her strongest lineup. Aaron, who it really came down to Monday night for him as he had Mahomes and Watkins playing, could not get enough from them. Austin Eckler, who got hurt, is going to be out for extended period of time. Jeff Wilson, who was a non-factor in the terrible 49ers-Eagles game. So he will try to bounce back next week. His bench got no points, as he had Juju Smith-Schuster out on bye, Jonnu Smith out on bye, and everybody else is hurt. Mozart, Lindsey, Shepard, Lazard, Rager. You might want to pick up some viable candidates there. Britt to 3-1, Aaron to 2-2. Now we come to Odell Swift Splashback and Dick Mixon featuring TK and TB. I feel for you, Ben. You got a 38 burger from Odell, and you've had Dak, who's just fantasy gold this year, and 139 points would win you most weeks. It should. But somehow you run into the buzzsaw that is Dick Mixon featuring TK and TB. Bobby got 5 touchdown passes from Tom Brady. Joe Mixon, who was like questionable, all of a sudden he pops up on the injury report. 42 burger from the Dick Mixon. Oh my goodness. On top of other solid performances from Todd Gurley, Tyler Boyd, Stephon Diggs. Ben just not enough with mostly Dak and Odell carrying the load. Still searching for that first victory. Hopefully he gets it here soon. Tough way to lose. Ben falling to 0-4. And Bobby moving to 3-1. Surprise. Now let's slide over to the Sucktastic McAssholes, who have apparently shook their case of suck-ass. 185. I don't know that we've had a 185 week in this league ever. I am so surprised myself, because who sucks more than me? No, me. I suck as much as I do. Against the unfortunate ambassador of stonks, Brad, who falls to 0-4. It was a murder. It was a straight up murder. I feel for you, Brad. We had Josh Allen putting up another solid performance. 25 points from Mike Evans, an almost 30 burger from DJ Chark, and a 40 burger from George Kittle, who is back, he is healthy, and he is a manimal. Brad, who Kyler Murray played better this week, 22 points. Big game from Adam Thielen, 26 points. Big game from the Cincy kicker, 17 points. Was not quite enough. Went with Michael Gallup over Justin Jefferson. Once again, defensible, but Jefferson has been a hot target as of late. I also had Scotty Miller on my bench, so, you know, maybe a wash there. But once again, the 185 week, which is probably going to be, you know, 3 weeks worth of points for me. I'll lose the next 3 in a row. Slots me up to 1-3, and Brad, unfortunately, still looking for his first win. That takes us, I believe, to what I dubbed the matchup of the week. It was I Got That Andy Money Sam at top of the league versus Florida Man Adam, the surprise upstart. Sam rolling with Matt Ryan over... Oh no, Matt Ryan is your quarterback. My bad. Aaron Jones, Dalvin Cook, her stable of running backs was not quite enough as she falls 119.9 to Adams 130. Calvin Ridley, who, I mean, really, the culmination of this matchup was last night. The Falcons are driving. They're going to score a garbage time touchdown. Ryan to Ridley, who has not caught a ball. Hands in the end zone, and Amos whacks it away! That would have been at least a 10-plus point swing. Could have given her the victory here, but alas, not enough. Once again, still solid performances. She's still in good shape despite falling to 3-1. Flipping over to Adam, who had the quarterback on the other side, Aaron Rodgers, puts up 29 points. Money well spent, I guess. Solid games from Chris Carson, who got over, you know, having his knee twisted back and forth. 25 points. And way back on Thursday, a 25-point game from Melvin Gordon. Adams was out for him. He still has Deshaun Watson at his disposal. So Adam improves to 3-1. And we will flip on over to our standings. So once again, we have 6 people at 3-1. I Got That Andy Money Sam, Dick Mixon Bobby, Kenosha Hat Tricks Jake, Florida Man Adam, Burr Deep in Green Britt, and the Filthy Finger Sweeps Andy. Then we've got 2 people middling at 2-2. Nick the Established P Corners, Aaron and Up Yours, Josh and myself. Going in opposite directions, it looks like. The Sucktastic McAssholes 1-3, Lamar Haunted Acres at 1-3, and Ben and Brad still searching for the elusive first wins. Another exciting week. Hopefully we don't have any more COVID nonsense. It is anybody's league to win at this point, and we will catch you later this week with your Week 5 preview.